facilitating a movement that is already improving lives and could potentially impact the world's populations. We're going to start with Emily of Mighty Will, which makes a medical condition fashionable through innovative clothing and community. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Levy and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mighty Well. I'd first like to thank WORLDZ for representing Claire's Place and other patients with disabilities like myself. When I was 19, I was diagnosed with chronic neurological Lyme disease, and I was told that I would need a long-term IV in my arm for 18 months for treatment. My doctor told me to protect my medical device, which cost $5,000 to implant, with a cut sock on my arm. I walked around my college campus saying, "You've got to be kidding me." And I found out that I was not alone in this problem. 1 out of 3 Americans suffers from some type of chronic condition, many of whom have to have physical medical devices on them for treatment. This is everything from mastectomy drains, ports in the chest, feeding tubes in the stomach, or glucometers to monitor their diabetes. This asked me, my team and I looked at the problem and said, why do patients have to look like patients? We believe that they don't. Mighty Well creates stylish and functional products that transform the patient experience. This is my friend Sarah, and she has many life-threatening chronic conditions. We believe that Sarah should be able to go from chemo to Starbucks and no one has to know. We started off with our first product, which was a sleeve for PICC line patients like myself, of which there's 6 million placed every year. As we got out into the market, patients were coming to us saying, well, I have this medical device, or I have that. Do you have a product for me? After we were able to raise the initial round in our seed round, we developed our first product line, which is launching this quarter. We call this new segment of the market wellness wear. Wellness wear combines the best from activewear performance technology with traditional medical gear. So essentially, we're applying sportswear fabric technology like antimicrobials, moisture-wicking fabrics to the medical industry. And our go-to-market strategy is to use community and digital media to drive our brand forward. Many of these patients live their entire lives online. That's why you don't see many of them at conferences like themselves. These patients are looking online for products, support, and other people who just look like them. We're building out our Friends in the Fight digital platform so patients can share their story and turn the notion of sickness into strength a reality. Our vision is to become the Under Armour of the healthcare industry, of which this is a $40 billion global opportunity that no one is really tapping into. There's cheap throwaways or YouTube hacks right now. Can any of you think of a brand that is doing this for patients in your lives? No. Our proof points to date. Since starting this company out of my dorm room 2 years ago, we've had a 17% repeat customer rate, an average quarterly growth of 25%, and 10,000 monthly readers on our blog. We're so excited to be launching our larger product line this quarter with Zappos Adaptive, the Grommet, and some of the top healthcare systems on the East Coast. We are the team to make this happen. In addition to my 2 co-founders, we have some of the top names coming out of the sportswear industry, including Reebok, New Balance, Rue La La, and we've been part of the top accelerators on the East Coast. But why I wake up and do this every day is because I get stories like Carmen. She's a 4-year-old here living in LA who's undergoing chemotherapy for leukemia. She was told to also wear a cut sock on her arm, and her mom wouldn't let her play on the playground. With our first product, Pick Perfect, her mom allowed her to live like a normal kid again. Thank you all for becoming official Friends in the Fight, and I invite you to support me on my mission of turning sickness into strength. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Who doesn't want her to win?
Yeah.
Seriously.
What?
I'm misty under.
I'm wearing our products too.
No, I figured that. That's awesome. What's some price point, margin, manufacturing, and how much could you make? Like in that order. Price point, margin, and how many product lines are you starting with?
Sure, so we'll have 6 products by the time we launch this entire collection. Our average margin is 73%. We are going for that Under Armour type price point, so a little bit higher. For example, the shirt I'm wearing will retail at $70, the backpack at $125, $165, but we have the opportunity for our products to be covered by insurance, which then we could even raise the price and charge insurance more and have these products available for free to our consumers.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I work with the Lyme Foundation. This is cool, and I think we should connect after.
I love that. Yeah, we're looking for partners right now.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So have you worked with a brand like New Balance or Rula? Like, what has that experience been like?
So they're team members who have come out of that. For example, our executive chairwoman was the CEO of Ralph Lauren Footwear, which was a licensee of Reebok, and our first investor was the CMO of Reebok. So we've had those people be influencers on our team. Our design team does the entire women's collection for New Balance. So really, and I actually grew up in the surfing industry, so I learned about these sportswear fabric technologies from a young age and applied them to my life.
You're kind of pre-partnership with those brands.
Exactly. We're about to launch with Zappos Adaptive for this quarter for holiday, which we're really excited about. Everything has been in development for the past year and a half, so we're really excited to launch it here today.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, really awesome. One question quick.
Yeah.
The shirt, I'm not sick, I'm the sickest.
You all on?
I want one.
Killer.
And so are you guys manufacturing in China?
So we are manufacturing in Vietnam, and then for our soft goods, our hard goods are China, but we're looking to move that to Vietnam for the tariffs that might be affected.
And that was my next question.
Yeah, we're very aware of that.
I have so many ideas.
We have a list of them. Would love to collaborate.
How do you acquire customers? Do you run a community of the people who have the same problems?
Yeah, so it's twofold. One, I go all around the country speaking at nursing and healthcare conferences for the nurses that place these medical devices, who can then recommend at the bedside. And then on the other hand, with our online community, we're really empowering patients to tell their story. And then it's not just the patient, they have a network of loved ones around them who are helping supporting them in their journey. And it's been a lot of word of mouth. We only started digital marketing 3 months ago.
You're gonna win. Like, you are a badass.
You like badass, offensive mission. Everybody's gonna want you to win.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
it's awesome. What stage are you at? So you did a seed round, and now.
So we did seed 1. We raised just under 500,000.
Okay.
Our goal is to raise 2 million in this seed round to
Okay.
really propel the brand forward, bring some of these people who are working with us part-time to full-time, and build out the platform.
Are you raising right now?
Yes.
All right, there you have it.
Where-
Anybody who's interested?
You can raise more. Yeah,
What?
come talk to me. You can raise more.
No, we're in the Boston area.
Okay, got it.
All right, we'll take this as a scrum off stage because. All right, so